And this running back situation,
very odd, right?
For a second,
right.
When the Browns were on the clock with the 36th overall pick, they selected Quinshon Judkins from the Ohio State University. His teammate Travion Henderson went to the Patriots a few picks later and has all the earmarks of a guy who can come in and shake things up
no doubt.
Right away.
Superstar-ish so far.
But the Browns didn't take him.
Yeah.
The Browns took the other Ohio State running back, and there was some chatter about New England having an internal debate about trading up, and I think they were trying to choose, frankly, between Judkins and Henderson. They didn't get to make the choice, and that's good for them because Judkins has been derailed by a domestic violence allegation that initially got him arrested. Last week, prosecutors decided not to charge him, but as we know, the standard for a criminal conviction, very high, proof beyond a reasonable doubt. The standard for a conviction in the court of Roger Goodell, much lower. The NFL will investigate. Shefty reported yesterday that the Browns and Judkins still don't have a contract and may not have one until after the NFL investigation ends. I think back to Ezekiel Elliott, 2017, suspended 6 games, even though he was never arrested or even sued by his alleged victim. But she cooperated fully with the NFL, some 6 interviews that she did, and they ultimately believed her more than they believed him. He got suspended. Judkins is facing that. And so they won't have Judkins, apparently, to start the season. And, of course, it would be the ultimate Browns thing if Travion Henderson ends up being the Offensive Rookie of the Year. And, as Miles Simmons pointed out yesterday, and he's been a lifelong Browns fan, also Nick Chubb, Comeback Player of the Year for the Texans. That's the double whammy, the triple whammy for the Browns. They get Judkins, they let Chubb go, and they pass on Travion Henderson, and those two end up being great this year. And Judkins, we don't know when we're going to see him. We don't know what's going on. And look, I'm not saying it should be any other way. This is what happens when you get yourself accused of domestic violence, and the process has to play out. And just because the court system has decided not to prosecute him, Chris, he still has an issue with the NFL, and he's still the last player not signed to a rookie contract.
Yeah, no, it's a crazy situation. They got a lot of things that are kind of coming down the pipe here as far as, like, can be crazy. I mean, we talked about the team, aging offensive line, right? Defense has still got some talent, but you got the running back charades, drama, whatever there. Then, of course, the quarterback drama and what goes on there. And that's not even to really mention the fact that what we both think, and we've kind of alluded to a few times over the last few months, when Deshaun Watson decides he wants to maybe get back in the fold, that's going to add more drama to this quarterback situation. But for all that stuff, that's why I understand them going with Joe Flacco as the quarterback, right? There's a lot of instability here. We know what we're getting from Joe, right? We're playing good defenses, like you said, to start the year. We want a veteran guy that can kind of figure that stuff out too. And I certainly don't think they want to throw their rookie quarterbacks in there. One, because, yeah, they've both been injured and haven't had enough reps. Two, right, I don't know where the team is at right now to where you'd want to even put a rookie out there behind it. Let's get the team organized and straight first so we can get a good read for what the rookies really are. This is a team, to me, that's kind of transitioning on the fly as we sit here and watch. I don't want to say it's a total rebuild, but it's something close to that. And, we'll see what Flacco has left in the tank. Flacco's a lot of fun to watch. But for a veteran quarterback, he is about as loose with the football as you're going to find. And from that standpoint, he's like a young player still sometimes with how reckless he can be with the football.
Hi, it's Mike Florio. Thanks for watching PFT on YouTube. Hit subscribe for the latest news and analysis from Pro Football Talk.